Sejam bem-vindos ao nosso canal. Relatamos o testemunho de pessoas que passaram por experiências diversas. Hoje vamos ver a incrível história de um empreendedor ambicioso que só pensava em bens materiais, tanto que se tornou ausente da família. Bom, vamos ver a história dele. Jim Woodford, um ambicioso empreendedor, ganhou um apelido de Diamante Jim. Ele estava focado em proporcionar uma vida de luxo para sua família.
All the things that I thought were just some crazy old legend. It's real, it's a dimension that exists. Something far beyond anything I could have ever imagined was happening to me.
Nothing was too big of a problem. He could fix it.
I thought that that was my way of showing her how much I loved her, cared for our family, was by providing everything that I could.
Mas Lorraine era uma cristã, rezou por algo mais.
God, please change his heart. Bring him to know Jesus Christ and just make a change in him and deal with this materialistic way.
Ao longo dos anos, o dinheiro e o materialismo consumiram Jim. Foi quando ele se afastou de sua família.
I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I would say to myself, is this all there is?
Aos 61 anos de idade, Jim foi diagnosticado com síndrome de Guillain-Barré, uma doença incurável e rara que resulta em dor crônica.
Unremitting electrical current pain in every part of my body, accompanied with paralyzing inability to move.
Pelos próximos 5 anos, Jim dependia de remédios controlados para a dor.
He was just getting to be a very angry person. The pain was just consuming him.
Never once, and this speaks to the arrogance, did I reach inside or look up to the sky and say, God, if you exist, help me out here. Not me, not Diamond Jim.
Em abril de 2014, Lorraine fez uma oração desesperada para ele.
I said, God, I've been praying, but I haven't seen any change. Maybe you just have to break him to remake him. But be careful what you pray for.
Mais tarde naquele mesmo mês, depois de tomar mais de 4 vezes a sua dosagem, Jim foi inspecionar uma área que planejava vender. Enquanto está sentado em seu caminhão, sentiu uma crescente queimação nas pernas.
And suddenly I realized I couldn't breathe, and it was as though the cab of the truck was filling with water. As I'm about to draw my last breath, from somewhere inside of me that I didn't even know existed, I cried out, God, forgive me. Forgive me.
Jim não voltou para casa. Lorraine chamou a polícia. Ele foi encontrado em seu caminhão sem resposta. Foi levado às pressas para o hospital. Lorraine reuniu amigos e familiares para orar.
The head doctor came out and he said, your husband is severely brain damaged. There's no brain activity there. And he said, we have him on full life support because his organs have all shut down. He said, there is no way to bring him back. I was apologizing for praying what I prayed, but I didn't know it would come to this.
Mas havia algo mais que ela não sabia. Desde o AVC, Jim estava em uma outra realidade muito diferente.
I look to the right and there's this incredible vista of beautiful flowers and meadows. And I turn my vision to the left and that beautiful green grass went from green to brown to scorched to black and dropped off in a crevasse. I saw the most hideous creature you could ever imagine. And I fell back in abject terror, the look of hatred in its eyes for me and all of mankind. But at this point, I turned toward the light and I raised both hands this time and I cried out, God, help me, help me.
Jim viu que 3 anjos vieram e o levaram para os céus.
And I realized I was looking at none other than Jesus Christ, the Son of God. And he looked at me with those violet eyes, and all I heard was,
James,
what did you do?
o que você fez com a vida que meu mestre te deu?
My master gave you. I had no answer. But as I looked into his eyes and he smiled at me, he knew me. I saw such intense love and forgiveness for me who deserved nothing. And that was the moment I was his forever. Whatever was about to become of me, I was his. I loved him, and he loved me.
Jim diz que queria ficar, mas Jesus tinha outros planos para ele.
Volte e diga a seus irmãos e irmãs das maravilhas do mundo que lhe mostramos.
Suddenly I'm in a cold hospital room on a gurney, screaming at the top of my lungs, scared the daylights out of some of the nurses.
And a nurse came out and said, Mrs. Woodford, can you come here with me? And I thought, he's gone.
I'm just overwhelmed that I'm seeing Lorraine again. I said, look, Lorraine, I saw Jesus, and Jesus has horses.
The more I could talk to him and know that he was sane, I knew God had restored him.
Lorraine sentiu, Deus havia respondido às suas orações, para levar Jim e trazê-lo de volta.
He was focused on Jesus, and he became much gentler.
Jim ainda tem consultas marcadas, da síndrome de Guillain-Barré. Ele está completamente sem dor agora. Hoje Jim pretende dizer a todos que puder, sobre a salvação em Jesus Cristo.
You have to open the door of your heart to let him in. And the door of my heart has now been opened.
Essa foi a experiência de quase morte, EQM, de Jim. Se gostaram do vídeo e quiserem se inscrever, eu agradeço, queiram dar um gostei, comentar e compartilhar com seus amigos, seriam muito gentil. Muito obrigado e até o próximo vídeo.